Welcome to this episode of Spill Your Beans. Today we have the privilege on October the 11th to be at the Reach Gallery in Abbotsford, British Columbia, where a couple local women have gathered and created this event. Not only is this just a local event, but they've made this now an international event, as well as International Women's Day, which happens later on closer to springtime. Today we're going to get to witness a couple local artists, a few speeches, see some kids involved in community, and how they feel about this event. Every girl matters. Why does every girl matter? They're unique, they're smart, beautiful, smarter than boys, they care.
Energy.
Love.
Equality.
Empowerment.
Family. Because everyone has value.
Girls matter to me because they're brilliant and beautiful.
Because you can change the world one girl at a time.
She's the future.
Sisters.
Daughters.
So girls matter to me because I have 3 beautiful granddaughters, one of whom is brand new.
Well, why do girls matter? Because they're human beings. And I think for far too long we've seen abuse take place in many, many different areas. I'm just happy that there's a group that has made it their mission to put on this event, Why Every Girl Matters. And I think we need to see more and more of this. When I look at what's going on south of the border, I'm appalled. But you know, it's not just there, it's in Canada as well. So good on the people who have made this their mission.
Everyone is valued and everyone brings something to this world.
Why do girls matter? Why not?
In India, China, and many parts of the world today, girls are killed, aborted, and abandoned simply because they are girls. The United Nations estimates that as many as 200 million girls are missing in this world today because of this so-called gendercide. The war against girls is rooted in centuries-old tradition and sustained by deeply ingrained cultural dynamics in combination with government policies which accelerate the elimination of girls. In 2011, I launched my Save a Girl campaign, a very short, small online effort to help collect items to send out to an all-girls orphanage in India, where all the girls were abandoned by their parents or left for dead simply because they were born a girl. The support I received at that time was amazing and overwhelming, and I didn't want it to end just then. I wanted to continue the efforts to bring change and do something positive however I could. I wanted that reaction to stay with me, and for that, I am very proud of myself for reacting and not looking the other way or looking at it for a short while and finding something else. I'm proud that I stuck with something and I did something, however small it was. Eventually, this would lead me to creating Girlkind, a platform to be vocal and visible on these issues and injustices, creating change by changing cultural values through education and inspiring others to react. In essence, this is my small way of making a difference. Every day I look around and it seems that the fundamental questions that drive each of us are, do I matter? Do I fit in? Do I belong? Do I have worth? Does my life have meaning? Am I valued by those around me? They seem to be the eternal questions of life. Why am I here and how can I find meaning in this world? In an ideal world, every child that is born, whether a boy or a girl, is taught from the first day of their life that they are wanted, they are valued, that they were born into the family that they were meant to, and that they belong regardless of gender or performance. Girlkind was created in August of 2012. Since then, we have held many screenings of this film and forums surrounding this issue, as well as collecting those items that started me in the first place. We collect personal care items, educational items, and we ship them out every year. We have a display set up outside, and I encourage each of you to go out and learn about this home. It's called Aarti Home. It's a home in India where we send items to. Just listen, just read their stories and just get an idea of what this is about. I'm going to go into it a little bit about Aarti Home as well. They started 2 decades ago as a shelter for abandoned children. With over 800 children passing through its doors, Aarti Home has become a haven for children who have suffered abuse, trafficking, and abandonment. Through their efforts, they learned that 90% of India's abandoned children are girls. At its core, Aarti fosters and supports abandoned girls by providing them with a home and opportunity. At the same time, they work to educate and empower women in the larger community through training and outreach programs. They aim to help women achieve economic and emotional independence, gain confidence, and understand their personal rights. They soon realized that behind every abandoned girl was a mother who was unable to protect her child. Over time, their mission was broadened to address the underlying gender discrimination and violence affecting both women and many girls. Many of the girls who found refuge when they were baby girls abandoned by their parents or left for dead have now grown up, and now they work for Aarti Home. They have become the teachers, the cooks, the outreach workers. How cool is that? 2 decades of work, and these girls have turned around and they are knocking on people's doors and saying, value your girls. Don't abort your girl child. Save her and have girls and value your sons and your daughters equally. How amazing is that? And I'm so proud that we can support such a home and the work that they are doing. In addition to the work that we have committed to over the years, it's crazy to believe that this has been 4 years. We have launched several online campaigns in hopes of strengthening and empowering women and girls and boys to stand up. I personally have visited a number of high schools and colleges and universities throughout the Lower Mainland, encouraging our youth to stand up and react on any of these social injustice issues, to do something and not look the other way.
I've known about Girl Kind for a while and got the email about the event, so I wanted to come out and support the work that it's doing because it's really important work.
Every girl matters because we are all beautiful and because we're all worthy of being respected and loved and treated as such.
I think it's really important for girls to be empowering each other and creating a supportive base and bringing each other up and not tearing anyone down. So I think it's really important for that reason.
I believe that every girl matters, and I believe that it's possible with vision and with mentorship that every girl can have the role models and the vision to be anything she wants to be, anything she couldn't even have imagined.
Without balance, without girls and boys, nothing will matter because nothing will be. So we need to find justice so we can have balance and everyone can be happy.
Every girl matters. Every Girl Matters Day. What does this mean? What is this all about? Why have we gathered here today? What's the significance of today? Well, on December 19th, 2011, the United Nations General Assembly adopted a resolution to declare October 11th as the International Day of the Girl Child, to help recognize girls' rights, the unique challenges that girls face right around the world. As part of the effort to help bring attention to the many issues girls face, including gendercide, Girl Kind asked the British Columbia government to mark this day in conjunction with the UN's Day of the Girl as Every Girl Matters Day in BC. The significance of the name is that it was the name of our first campaign, and it kind of stuck. This proclamation, I personally believe, sends a strong message throughout BC, Canada, and even the rest of the world, as a province who believes in equal rights and opportunities for girls, a province that stands up to injustices that girls face in their own communities, as well as our global communities.
Every girl matters, and this event shows that every girl is the future, and because girls are here building our future, we have a place to go.
I think every girl matters because we are all one. We're all someone's daughter. We're all sisters. We're all somebody's mother one day, and we're all inclusive together.
Every girl matters because they have strength and power to change the world.
Every girl matters because they're humans.
Who said that girls don't matter? Because it's like saying water doesn't matter or air doesn't matter. Who gave anyone the right to say that girls don't matter? Because they do.
Deesh talked about this profoundly moving experience in her life of attending an orphanage in India. And I think I've told some of you this story before about the day 4 years ago when I did the same thing. It's hard for me to talk about because in almost 25 years of public life, I don't know that there has been as emotionally charged an experience for me as to be amongst 35 beautiful young women ranging in age from 6 months to 16 years, and know the circumstances of how they found themselves there, to have been abandoned, to have been found on the side of the road or in a garbage dump. I didn't know what gendercide was. I suppose I'm a bit embarrassed to admit that, but the fact that Deesh and her friends and colleagues have stepped forward to call attention here in our society, I think is a real tribute to her. There's two dimensions to this. There is a reminder of what is taking place in various parts of the world. It is not unique to any one particular country, and the need to do what we can to halt that behavior. And then there's the celebration of strength, of leadership. And Deesh, Sandy, Kelly, Deborah, Maureen, this room, and our community, Aman, police commissioner, I mean, we are a better community because of the leadership that so many talented people and so many talented women bring. So, Deesh, you deserve to be proud. You were profoundly affected and made a decision to call attention to this matter. I'm glad you did. Here we are 4 years later, and on behalf of my colleagues in the Legislative Assembly, this is one of the last vestiges of our constitutional monarchy. It is a royal proclamation, and it reads as follows. Elizabeth II, by the grace of God of the United Kingdom, Canada, and her other realms and territories, Queen, Head of the Commonwealth, Defender of the Faith, to all to whom these presents shall come, greetings. Whereas the United Nations established October 11th as the annual International Day of the Girl Child, supported by Canada and 97 other countries. And whereas quality and universal access to education for every girl and boy are among the United Nations Millennium Development Goals, supported by 189 countries, including Canada. And whereas the Day of the Girl campaign calls on communities across the globe to recognize that girls worldwide face many injustices, such as gendercide discrimination, gender stereotypes, child marriage, and lack of education, and empowers girls to fight for their rights. And whereas organizations such as the Girl Kind Foundation support providing equal opportunities for all girls by speaking out against gender-based injustices, valuing all girls' lives, celebrating all girls' potential, and encouraging all girls to pursue their potential and dreams. Now know ye that we do by these presents proclaim and declare that the day of October 11th, 2016 shall be known across British Columbia as Every Girl Matters Day.
You are beautiful. You are smart. You are funny. You are kind. You are unique. You are worthy of love and affections. You are never too much, and you are always enough. You are precious. You are a diamond, a rose, a pearl, the most stunning of all God's creation. You are worth more than you could ever imagine. Worth more than the numbers on the scale, or the hair product you use, or the shoes you wear. More than how many girls wish they were you, or how many guys wish they had you. More than the price tags on your clothes, or the percentage at the top of your math test, or even the number of followers you have on Twitter. Regardless of who you think you are. Whether you model in a magazine, or you model pottery with grandma. Whether you're on the hot list or the not list, whether you're head cheerleader or a high school dropout, whether you're Miss Popular or you've never had anyone you could call a friend, whether you love yourself and love your life, or you can't stand to look in the mirror and you feel as if everything in your life is falling apart, whether you're such a winner or you feel like the world's biggest failure, regardless of who you think you are. The reality is that you deserve someone who would give up their life for you, because you are powerful and strong and capable. Read about the women in the Bible: Esther, Ruth, Martha, Mary. These women changed the world forever. And inside of you, each and every one of you is a woman with that same power and that same strength and that same world-changing capability. And your responsibility is to find that woman and to set that woman free. This is who you are. And please, don't you forget it.
I'm Chris Folds. I'm the Curator of Historical Collections here at the Reach.
So yes, you would meet Chris here at the Reach on a daily basis. And how did you get involved in this event?
Actually, Deesh brought it forward, and caring about community is something that the Reach is really invested in, and diversity and inclusion, and so we were keen to partner us on this event with her.
How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Good. I do know you, but we won't discuss that part.
Okay.
But nice shirt.
Yeah, thanks.
Where'd you get that?
Well, I got it at the event here today, Every Girl Matters.
Okay, and what are you doing here today?
I am going to be performing a piece that shares my heart in terms of why every girl matters. Who I'm representing today is Dynamic Dance. It's a local studio here in Abbotsford, and so there will be a few of us dancing from that studio. So we're on Facebook, Dynamic Dance Studios, just located in Abbotsford, downtown, West Railway. Come check it out anytime.
Well, if you want to learn to dance or think you're good at dancing, want to really figure it out, get in touch with these guys, all right?
That's right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
This last song that I'm going to share is called Sister, and this is the one that Deesh was talking about. Did this, like 2010 or something? And it's a little heavier than the last two I shared, so prepare yourselves.
Check it. It takes brawn to pull a trigger and brains to know when. A weapon of choice, I take aim with the pen. These words, my ammunition. A soldier on the battlefield. Take a shot through your speaker, tell me how to feel. Calling all soldiers, forget what they told us. Our generation's older. Parents can't hold us back from spitting truth. Are they forgetting the proof? Are they forgetting that we are the unstoppable youth? Call it rebellion, let them say I'm a hellion. They killing baby girls at birth, what can I tell you? I gotta step in, I gotta go and shake you. My words are my weapons, let the weight of them break you. Feel the pain that I feel when I hear that they bury baby girls alive. Suck a tear back home in the land I was born in. 1984, Saint Soldier was sworn in. I've got a mission as a brother, as a young Sikh. As a lover of humanity, my tongue speaks and it won't quit till my mission is complete. How many words can I fit on this one sheet? How many words can I fit on this one sheet? Hey mister, that's my sister, shoveled in the grave and nobody even kissed her. Hey mister, that's my sister. दुख विच दी मार देने वाली है तू रब करके बने ना कदे मां रब करके बने ना कदे मां तू रब करके बने ना कदे मां दुख विच दी मार देने वाली है तू रब करके बने ना कदे मां रब करके बने ना कदे मां तू रब करके बने ना कदे मां The world's selfish, I can't help it. Honestly, it's been a while since I felt this way about the world. Won't you listen to my sound? Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Leon, I'm out of aid, committing murder in the womb and getting away. And when I contemplate the problem, I get to the bottom. And now I find that at the bottom it's awfully rotten. Cause we have falsified religion, the truth we've forgotten. And I will single out a coward as soon as I spot him. Cause you think you have the right to break away at night, to sneak into the clinic and to take away a life of an unborn girl who would have prospered in this world. I bet she would have loved you, you make me wanna hurl. The root of the problems, you can't accept what you got, and you can't accept that you brought her into this world. She's your daughter, killed my mother and father. Why do I bother? Lord help us, play the cards that you dealt us. They want kings every hand it seems. That doesn't mean they should be killing all the queens. I say, how many words can I fit on this one sheet? Hey mister, that's my sister, shoveled in the grave and nobody even kissed her. Hey mister, that's my sister. दुख विच दी मार देने वाली है तू रब करके बने ना कदे मां रब करके बने ना कदे मां तू रब करके बने ना कदे मां दुख विच दी मार देने वाली है तू रब करके बने ना कदे मां रब करके बने ना कदे Sister, sister, I wish I could have saved you. They cut off the umbilical and threw you in the grave. You were too young to die. Too young, but I mourn for all my sisters in case nobody missed you. It's a shame you didn't get a name, but you're burning in my heart like a candle flame. Can't handle the pain, but I can hand the blame to this bullshit culture that panhandles for fame. Respect our women. Let's love and protect them. Let's carry the weight and don't let it affect them. When you see somebody mistreat or diss her, you better step in, cause she's your sister. Take it from soldier, the community is flawed, and it's time to fight back with unity and brawn, intellect and the guru on our side. No lie, we're unstoppable. Together, you and I. Stand up, my brothers. Let's clean up like pine sol. Society is blind, let's take off that blindfold. Open up your eyes, it's the reason that I rhyme for. Fight for justice, trust is what it's time for. But how many words can I fit on this one sheet? Thank you.
There's coffee, cupcakes, courtesy of Sip Chai. Thank you so much for supporting us. And Jazz has disappeared somewhere. Oh no, he's right there. Thank you, Jazz. You've always supported us from day one. To Charlie, who his manager, St. Soldier, has been on it, and he's been so helpful in every which way. To all of you for coming out and taking the time to understand what we're about and what we're doing. Thank you.
And Deesh, can we say thank you to you? Woo! Yeah. Thank you. In order to support the group, you can purchase t-shirts. They have chocolate bars available. There's pens, pins, other ways of fundraising as well. So make sure you check the website. They have a Facebook page as well. Get in contact if you want to be a part of the event or help in any way. All the help is welcome. This is a great, amazing cause.
Girls do matter.